So my apologies now for sounding terrible.
Oh, you're fine.
A little bit congested. Feel bad with my sinus infection.
Understood.
And I'm not winning currently.
She said, I'm not winning.
I am not. I am losing the good fight.
So, where should we begin?
Oh, I don't know. The
It's
beginning?
all types of stuff going on.
And there is. There's so much happening.
Got Jonathan Vilma out here
Giving Tom Brady advice.
that he already didn't need.
So, need to bring myself back to the forefront and be relevant. Um,
Yeah, he's trying to get the Patriots to sign him. That's what he's doing.
That's the way to go about doing it.
Yeah. Hey, man, show your support for the quarterback.
and the
Belichick go, hey, let's sign this fool for the veteran minimum.
Mhm.
Go from there.
Like, he caped up for our dudes, we'll take him.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, Tom Brady, 4-game suspension, blah, blah, blah.
Blah,
$1 million
blah, blah. This
fine.
ain't the dumbest mess I ever seen in the history of
well,
seeing a dumb
he
mess.
doesn't have to pay the $1 million fine. That's for the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots, like all the reports say, the Patriots will come out on top, making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if Tom actually has to
What's
serve
he
the
do?
4 games, they
For
make
4 games,
800.
he's gonna make a $1.8 million
Yeah,
for
so
those 4
they'll pay the
games.
$1 million fine, and they've earned 800,000. So they stay winning.
And if it goes down to 2 games, they break even, so it don't really matter.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
And
I'm looking at all this
again,
reaction and outrage and all this stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this is what they made LeBron James for. Is the NBA playoffs not doing it for y'all?
Nah.
it's not.
What is going on here?
It's not.
Well, but Prev, you got to remember though. I mean, the league dragged this out because they didn't want to do anything before the Super Bowl. So it's not
And
the
then we
NBA,
had to
it's
have
not the NBA's fault that they waited till now to do it.
I didn't blame the NBA.
He just you did because you blame the NBA for not being entertaining enough to take
No,
people.
I'm blaming the media and the public for like, is your attention span really this short?
Yes. Yes. But I mean, here's the thing. After the report broke, if you will, after Wells dropped the report, everybody was like, he's gonna get a 4-game suspension. He'll appeal, probably go down to 2, and it's over. But now there's so much hoopla and drama and people talking about, oh, he's going to sue the league. Does he have to turn into Alex Rodriguez?
I mean, if anybody gonna sue the league, it'd be Kraft.
But no, they're saying Tom Brady wants to sue the league. It's a lot happening. I was working from home today, so I had ESPN going a lot, and they're talking about Tom's R-star defense team of lawyers that he's got. The main dude being Kessler.
Yeah.
So, and then they're like, if he doesn't get down to 0 games, then he's going to take it to court and all of this shenanigans. And I'm like, come on, guy. We're doing way too much now. You got way too much time on your hands. And really, at the end of the day, had you just owned up to it to begin with, it would have been a $25,000 fine and everybody could have moved on with their life.
I don't know if it would have been that simple.
No, because if they didn't let
Super
it
Bowl,
go,
everybody was talking about.
yeah, I
don't think it would have been. I don't think it would have been
let go afterwards.
I was about to say, I don't think it would have been that simple as everybody is thinking. He might not have got suspended. I mean, he might not have got a severe suspension, but
then you would have just had to make outrage. It's not.
They would have had to make it, yeah, because if they would have came in and said, "Here's a fine."
But that's what it is on the books. But that's what it is on the books. It's a $25,000 fine. clearly they are now being punished, if you will, for the cover-up factor going on. Because we've all been there.
That's fine.
We've all been there where we've lied to our parents, and clearly the beatdown that you took or the punishment you got was far worse than had you owned up to it in the beginning. We've all been there. So you okay if you just owned up to it, been like, my bad, I'm sorry.
Even if you didn't want to do it the week of the Super Bowl, and the league had said,
even if you didn't want to do it the week of the Super Bowl, if you wanted to do it like right after the Super Bowl,
deflate a bunch of footballs, sign them, and give them away to an orphanage. Everybody would have been all mad, like, well, he needs to be held accountable, and this, and where's the he needs to be suspended for 16 games. That was a whole 2 PSI. Do you know what the street value of 2 PSI is?
Really?
Really? I mean, is that not what we're hearing now?
Well, I haven't heard anybody except for like maybe 1 or 2 people going he should be.
Oh, I've been taking screenshots. Do you really want to do that?
No.
Oh yeah, it's a lot going on.
No, well, like I said, I haven't.
There is one consistent contributor with all this on our Facebook page.
For 16 games.
I'm just saying.
Keep nothing. I'm sorry.
I missed the part for 16 games, but then again, it's battling a sinus infection. I can't do all of that. But like I know Twitter went crazy for a little bit, but I was entertained that the Patriot fans have started a GoFundMe account to help Robert Kraft pay the $1 million fine.
Yeah.
Because he ain't got it. Because he ain't got it.
They're already paying for the tickets. Why not?
I was just like, wow, that's so extra. And then the fans that got arrested at the league office, there were Patriot fans that were waging a protest.
The only thing I thought about all this that was really kind of like humorous or all that funny was that the Patriots official Twitter account put up Tom Brady's jersey as an avatar, his jersey number as an avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing
that was fun.
Okay, you know what the first thing I thought of was, right?
What?
Adrian Peterson. Because he all mad.
Why did you think of Adrian?
Because he's all mad because he thinks, going back all the way to September, that the Vikings never supported him. That's why he's whining about getting
that's
traded.
true.
They didn't show me support.
That's true.
They didn't support me. They didn't support. I want to be traded. Trade me to the Cowboys because I'm not sure I can play for an organization that didn't support me. Tom Brady, 2 PSI, 1 slightly deflated football, and
11 slightly deflated.
It wasn't just. I'm about to say it wasn't just one.
11 slightly deflated footballs.
It was 11 deflated footballs, Fred.
Okay, a whole 11. Yeah, they killed the Colts, man. Those darn deflated footballs. Anyway.
Well, no, everybody.
He got his jersey number. He got his jersey number sitting up there, and Adrian Peterson's like, "See what I'm talking about?"
Wow. But again, nobody has said. In fact, everybody I've heard or talked to, they're all like, "Well, clearly, that didn't affect the outcome of the game." Which, by the way, makes the whole situation even more frustrating because you didn't need to do it. So why are you cheating? It doesn't make sense.
Why do any of the rest of them do it?
Well,
Right.
because allegedly everybody does it, but I don't want to hear that defense anymore either.
Well, too bad.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know about everybody, but everybody's doing something.
Right, but that's my thing, though.
True.
Like, here's my thing. Your defense for doing the wrong thing and getting caught can't be, well, everybody's doing it.
It's like the speeding.
It's
like the speeding. It's like the speeding
Right,
ticket.
but you can't be like, because now you sound like Sam's going, well, there's lots of gay dudes in the league. Well, lots of gay dudes in the league don't want everybody to know that they're gay. So
lots of gay dudes in the league ain't illegal.
So, but the people that allegedly everybody's doing it and everybody's cheating, those people haven't been caught. So I don't know that everybody's doing it. I know that you're doing it though, because you got caught.
He got caught. He gets punished.
We're trying to roll everybody else. Like, that's everybody's defense for him. Well, everybody in the league cheats.
I don't know about a defense. That's just kind of article of fact. Everybody's doing something.
But is it an article of fact if it hasn't been proven, if you've never been caught?
Only if they're not trying to.
You're just working under the assumption that everybody does it because that's what they tell you. Because everybody.
It's not only just they're working under the assumption. We've got defined history that everybody's got some sort of bounty.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about.
Everybody used to use stick-'em. Everybody used to spray their jerseys down.
That's right.
Two teams were caught heating up footballs 2 years ago.
Right, and they were punished for that. See how that works? And they were punished.
No, they got a letter of recommendation.
Right. They got a recommendation. They were pioneers.
You really
they were pioneers.
Football's getting heated up in New York or Buffalo.
They were pioneers.
Shut up.
Pioneers.
Shut up.
And they both suck. They were heating up football.
But again, you can't be like that can't be your rationale and your justification for doing it once you get caught.
Because again, he got punished and that's fine. Punish the team, punish the dude, whatever. But don't sit here and say that this is the most egregious thing we've ever seen.
Well, no, I don't. Okay, again, I haven't heard anybody say it's the most egregious. Because it's not. There's far worse. I'm certain. However,
if it wasn't to that, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Well, no, because people are up in arms because it's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
But people are up in arms because it's Tom Brady.
Who cares if it was Tom Brady?
Because if it was
the golden boy, man,
the balls,
the greatest to live in America,
the greatest to live in America, and Aaron Rodgers. I like mine a little overinflated. Wink, wink. Where's the outrage?
Right.
Where's the investigation? Right. Where's the FBI? I want affidavits.
Right.
Not affidavits. Shut up.
You want to know why? You want to know why all the rest of these teams? Hey, look, you want to know why all the rest of these teams? Because it's just you want us to talk about the speeding analogy. When you on the highway and the speed limit is 65 and you going 68, you know who you real happy to see? That one dude that goes shooting past you at night. I was about to say
that one person going 75.
And you real happy to see that dude. Yep, you go out there and set off all the cops. That's the rest of the NFL right now.
Bottom line is, like I was listening to Michael Smith today. Bottom line is, don't do it. Just stop doing stuff. Just stop doing it.
I mean, and I get it. But
schmuck. You schmuck.
Yeah. I mean, when I say everybody's doing something, we aren't even talking about whatever else they might be doing. And I mean, it's with these guys. It's always something with these guys.
Right.
But think about it like this.
These guys.
But think about it like this too. I mean, and like you said, Prev, and they know it. It's not like they don't know it. Look at what they did this year with the formation, the trickery with the formation by lining up the linemen and the running back, and then saying the running back is ineligible. All these little knick-knack stuff. It's like a certain person that we know when we had our fantasy league. When we had our fantasy league up, a certain person we know that kept trying to find different things around the rules, and then at one point we had to create an entire new rule book. God.
We have to do the Morgan Freeman thing again.
And then that time when Roy drafted and then came the next day and dropped half his team and picked up like 8 players on waivers. It was like, wait a minute, you can't do that. You gotta come up with a rule. It wasn't in the rule, but he was like, you had to come up with a rule, man.
The rule book was lacking.
Like the Patriots.
The rule book was lacking, and now
the rule book was lacking.
And now there's like
we didn't realize how much it was lacking, but I guess we had some Patriots in our fantasy league. Our rule book would be 50 pages long.
You think it's long now? I was about to say pretty much half that rule book looks the way it is because somebody tried something.
Well, yes, and so therefore, again, it's a rule. Even though people are like, it's not a big deal. Well, it's a rule. It's in place.
It's a rule. It's in place. It's there.
So
it is what it is.
I mean, they got caught.
Right, and then everybody's like, well, they're piling on because of Spygate. Yes, because they keep cheating. They have not learned their lesson. So
not only they keep cheating, they keep getting caught.
Yes.
Obviously,
so they haven't gotten any
at it.
better.
Well, right. No. they're very good at something because they keep getting rings.
Well,
The
they're good
problem
at
is-
cheating. Apparently, they're good at cheating to get rings. They're just not good at covering up the fact that they're cheating to get rings. Which
And
is
other
the problem.
teams are both bad at cheating and bad at getting rings.
I'm
because They're
inclined to
not getting
believe the other
caught, but
teams
clearly
aren't
their
cheating.
cheating isn't as effective.
I'm inclined to believe the other teams aren't cheating because it's not working for them. So
They're just not as good at it.
They gotta be because they're not getting caught.
They're clearly not as good at it.
So if you're better at it than the Patriots if you're not getting caught at
I
cheating.
mean, it's
You're
y'all play
just cheating
spades.
at
You
the
know how it
wrong
goes.
things apparently.
Y'all
You
play
say y'all
spades. Y'all know how it goes. I mean, you play
Y'all
with
play
that
spades.
that bad team when they're trying to act like they're not talking across the board, but they are,
Yeah, they are.
and they're getting whipped.
Yeah, they
And you're
are.
like, why are y'all even trying? Because you're getting killed.
That's funny. That's funny.
I don't even play spades, but I know how it goes.
You watch the drama unfold.
I'm gonna tell you what. The only thing worse than watching people play spades, I don't know how spades became a black person spectator sport, but the only thing worse than watching people play spades is listening to a AAA baseball game on the radio. No, I'll take the AAA baseball game on the radio. But I'm just saying, I've been in that situation because I spent most of my college years without a car. So you always get dragged to that cookout, and you're thinking, yeah, I get to watch, get to eat food, and then the spades breaks out, and I'm like, Dad, I can't leave.
Yeah. I'd rather play Bid Whist.
Well, after college, I learned how to play poker, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this a lot more.
Yeah, I don't know how to play poker.
Oh, poker's great.
I mean, I've tried it on the computer.
I'm way out of practice right now. I'd probably get killed if I try to play. But
Yeah, I never mastered.
Poker's great.
I think I played Bid Whist like once, maybe twice.
it's kind of like the difference between
If you
checkers
play-
and chess.
If you play Bid Whist, you wouldn't want to play spades again.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Paul Pierce just got jacked up. That was a home cooking call right there. 'Cause that was if he was in Washington, he would have got a foul. All right, that was just terrible. That was not a good defensive play. That was an absolute foul. Well, maybe not.
Oh. Upon
Yeah.
further review.
Maybe not.
And then we got the give and go.
Who is this dude, Carroll? Where did he come from?
So number
Anyway.
5.
Let's get back. Yeah, like you say. Yeah, number 5.
Number
Right.
5. Like
Number 5.
I know
Who's
that
that dude?
Paul Pierce on the court. I don't. The rest of them dudes, I got nothing. Number 5.
So yo, what's the whole thing on the Jason Whitlock thing? I mean, give me a
Did you read
condensed.
the article?
Man, that thing was too long. I don't have that much time on my life.
All right.
And it was on the computer.
I got to the 4th paragraph and I scrolled down. I was like, there's 4 or 5 more.
I mean, the question is, I think the question ultimately is to the individual. How do they feel about Jason Whitlock, regardless of what was the content of that article?
Okay, well, we know how you feel. You can share that with Lanice.
I don't know if we have enough time to go into how I feel. I just assume not read it.
I said summarize, like,
Yeah. Give us the cliff notes. Give us cliff notes.
The cliff notes of the article?
No, of how you
of everything, Prev. Yes, the article.
I
Yeah.
just assume not read him. I mean, I used to read his stuff when he was on MSNBC. I think after he got fired from ESPN the first time, or the second time, or whenever time it was. And, that I used to draw amusement from, like, the bad analogies and the almost made points. Or sometimes I was like, I could see what he was trying to say. It's kind of like that little spell when LL Cool J was kind of having a little down moment, and he tried for some similes and analogies in a rhyme, and it just wouldn't work. Like, tongue kiss of the barracuda.
Oh yeah.
Tongue kiss a piranha, electrocute a barracuda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what you really want to say was something about electric eel. I believe that's where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of thing. For the most part, yeah, it's just like, okay, I don't see what he was saying there, and then it'd be like, I see what he was writing it. Obviously, I'd do something different. So, to the article, obviously, speaking towards his what's being advertised as the black version of Grantland, and I don't know if any of y'all ever perused Grantland.
Mhm.
Yes, no, maybe.
Occasionally.
Um, yeah. So, and that was the Bill Simmons ESPN backed venture to kind of advertise the Bill Simmons universe.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, which is interesting because Grantland really kind of took off as Bill Simmons really sort of kind of went downhill himself, and as you see recently, he too has been jettisoned from ESPN. So yeah, so sometime I guess about a year ago, ESPN hired Whitlock back. About the same time they brought back Olbermann,
Yep.
and so somebody, I guess this guy, I guess it was his name, Greg Howard or something, either used to
Mm-hmm.
work with him or was an associate or something like that. I never read the first article, and I don't know where it was on, Deadspin, Yahoo, whatever, I don't know. But apparently he's written a couple of series of Hitman type articles about Whitlock. Some of it was stuff you had already kind of heard about, and some of it was like, ooh. Now, if that's substantiated, that's kind of it's kind of bad. I basically I kind of thought I was through with that dude when he had that little beef with Scoop Jackson. I mean,
He's had a lot of
he's had a
beefs
lot
with
of
a
beef.
bunch of people,
Yeah, but
man.
the one with Scoop Jackson, that was just like, I was like, for real, man, you took time out of your life to do that?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering what you posted about him, cause yeah, I was wondering. Man, oh man. So Atlanta pulls off the victory. Look at
They did.
man, John Wall did everything. This man on the nay, he fell down. You can't fall down. He fell down. Look at John Wall with the block. John Wall blocking shots, cats. With the good hand.
And then Nene goes to the ground.
Oh, did somebody pull his dreads? Okay, never mind.
No, nobody pulled his dreads. That's just right.
Oh man.
They pulled it out.
So they said the fight made the Mayweather Pacquiao fight made over, what was the number, Prev? 600 billion? 600?
It was a lot, I guess.
600 million?
Some sort of record.
Million? Yeah, 600 million, something like that.
Wow. That's a lot of coin.
It's nuts.
Is it?
That's a lot of free tickets. A lot of tickets at Dave & Buster's. A lot.
Really?
Yeah, Dave & Buster's for like 10 years.
A lot of
never have to leave.
A lot of Bluebell ice cream there.
A lot of Bluebell ice cream.
You were crazy.
Saying.
Hey, I mean, I ain't. 2 weeks later, I still ain't mad. I was like, if you watched it, you watched it.
Oh no, you can't be mad about it. It's bottom line is.
There's still some people that's obviously very mad. It's like I can't speak for you, but it's like I had dudes at work come up to me, watch one fight in their life ever since Hagler Hearns, and this was it, and they boxing experts now.
Of course they're experts. Why would they be an expert?
One they ain't seen. This is the first fight they seen since 1982, and all of a sudden they expert. That's not how you fight. This is how you're supposed to fight. Let me show you. Get into a stance and stuff. I was like, for real, man.
They weren't ready to box you, were they?
They trying to show me something. I don't know what he was trying to show me. But he was upset. Not like he paid for the fight. He went over somebody's house like everybody else, but he mad.
Because he wasted his good time. You know, as folks said, you can't get that time back.
Well, again, it's like you're gonna sit here and act like you ain't know that was Floyd Mayweather.
Right. He hasn't changed his style. 49 fights.
So what now?
I said he hadn't changed his style in 49 fights, 48 fights. They just
I don't expect him to start now either.
Yeah, they thought for Pacquiao he was gonna do different.
Pacquiao, you're gonna against
I'm gonna do something different this year.
He might not be the same Pacquiao he was, but that don't mean you want to just let him hit you. Yeah, I'm gonna change now because everybody bought this fight. It don't quite work that way.
Nope. I'm gonna stick to what has me winning.
Mm-hmm. And again, actually, to me, I was like, yeah. I mean, I had the opportunity to go see the fight for pretty much for free. I made a contribution, but but I was more excited about the fight that happened Saturday night between Alvarez and Kirkland. That
How'd
didn't
that
last
go?
very long. Oh, that was a brutal beating.
Oh, Alvarez.
Yeah, Alvarez. I mean, if you've seen Kirkland fight, he only got like one gear. But the problem was it was funny. I think I tweeted it like on Friday, right as I was hitting the road. That's when I found out he hadn't been trained by Ann Wolfe for this fight, and I was like, ooh, I guess he's gonna lose.
I did see that post.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess you would have to kind of like kind of know a little bit about their history together. She's got this P90 Hell workout regimen.
Mm-hmm.
That what she
P90 Hell.
Yeah, I mean what she does to her boxers.
I know.
Yeah, if you know, it's so bad that by the time they get in, the fight itself is easy.
Wow.
I mean, the dude could be standing across the ring with you with a gun, shoot you, and you'd be like, "All right, I'm trained harder than this." The fight's easy, That's how they do. I don't know what this guy he had working with him now did to him or not, but I mean, it clearly wasn't as effective. I don't know they would have beaten Kirkland either. I don't know they would have beaten Alvarez either way, but
But you should have gone with the chick that had you winning.
He should have gone with that. The dude got 2 losses on his record. Both of them was when he didn't have Ann Wolfe. So,
gotcha.
And then the funny part was the statement released from 50 Cent, his manager. We're gonna go back to Ann Wolfe for the next fight. And I'm like, well, you're taking, here you go. You got a rapper for a manager. I don't expect boxers to be the brightest of people, but
You would think.
I like, I want, if I'm a boxer and I'm not the brightest guy in the world, I want somebody managing me who's at least smarter than I am.
I was about to say, you want somebody smart in the room.
Granted, again, if I'm a boxer and I'm not the smartest person in the world, I might not think a rapper isn't significantly smarter than me. So I guess it just kind of equals out.
Well, you know what it is he heard "Get Rich or Die Trying," and he figured.
Well, they do, yeah. I can get rich or die trying, just like that dude.
It's like 50 got that hustle, so I'm on it.
No, you didn't. Oh.
No.
That was it. I don't know.
Well, Pete, we're just trying to make it make sense. That's all. Trying to make it make sense.
I ain't a boxer. I ain't a rapper.
All I know is somebody that's born square doesn't die with a circle. What would your boy say? Atlas. Somebody. What did he say? Did he say the other way? Somebody that's born a circle doesn't die square.
Really?
I was like, I love it. I love it.
That's what we're going with.
We're gonna have a favorite sports quote show here.
He was mad at Pacquiao. He was like, I picked this fool, and this fool went out there and basically just made money.
But it's kind of like what we said last week. There's a lot of people picking with their hearts.
What are we doing here in this Memphis Golden State game, other than trading the ball back and forth?
Lanisa's not paying attention to this, brother.
It's cool.
I'm sorry, I lost focus.
She's watching Marc Gasol pass the ball off the backboard to Zach Randolph. Oh, he shot that. Never mind.
Yeah, he shot that one. No, before I was trying to figure out what they were doing because they kept stealing the ball back and forth, and nobody was actually attempting a basket because they kept losing the ball.
So it's not good defense?
It's not our offense at this point. It's 4-0.
Okay, I'm not watching, so
I know.
All I know is Zebo. No, they can't do nothing with Zebo down there, boy. So LeBron James hitting game winners, and Cleveland Cavaliers pretty much look like they're gonna move on. I'm looking at the East. Well, I'm looking at the West too, because I guess if you think about it, with the 4 teams that are left, Memphis, Golden State looks a little vulnerable if you can play against them, but I think they'll still win this series. It doesn't really matter who wins the Atlanta-Washington series because Cleveland's gonna beat them. And so Cleveland, I think, is default. They're going to be in the finals. They're gonna be in the finals, and it's just a matter of they're gonna play Golden State or the Clippers. Probably everybody's gonna want to see them play the Clippers. That's probably what's gonna happen. They're gonna want to see them play the Clippers.
Oh.
And what happens if
What
that
is
doesn't
Steph
happen?
Curry
They're
doing?
gonna sue?
I don't know who he was passing that ball to, other than the ref. Say what?
I don't know who Chicken
I
Curry
said
was
if
throwing
people
that ball
don't get
to.
that matchup that they want, are they gonna sue?
No.
That's
Well, it's not
kinda-
even about the
kinda like
matchup that they
That's kind of
want.
like a
It's
dig.
about,
That's kind of like a dig back
it's-
at the Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
Yeah, I get it, but it's not even a matchup that they want. It's the matchup that's just gonna happen. At this point, there's no team other than LA that's really flashy, like a good draw. And LeBron is the biggest draw in the East, so I mean, as simple as that. Yeah, so I'm going with Cleveland and Golden State, man. I think Golden State will figure this thing out.
You should
And if
text that to. Have you texted that to Dion yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he put Atlanta. He put Atlanta in
Atlanta, I think it said Atlanta and Spurs, didn't it? Oh, Atlanta and the Clippers.
No, he said Atlanta and the Clippers. He said Atlanta and the Clippers.
Yeah, he does want the Clippers.
Because he felt some kind of way about the rest of us not putting the Clippers in.
And I seem to recall he felt strongly about Atlanta.
He definitely was real strong about the Clippers.
He was real strong. He felt good about Atlanta too. Like he was all in on that Atlanta thing as well.
Yeah, that's right. He saw the passion.
He saw the passion. He couldn't see it.
He saw the passion.
I saw the passion in Dion seeing the passion.
The Bulls are done. They're done. I could take 4 guys from the YMCA now and go beat the Bulls. They beat up. They're done.
Yeah, they dropping like flies.
Yeah, they done. Cats getting suspended, even though that suspension was kind of whack though. He got suspended for the leg for kicking Taj Gibson. I'm like, doesn't matter.
Who got
They gonna
suspended?
lose. Taj Gibson got suspended because the dude did a reverse figure 4 leg lock on him. He kicked his leg out, and the Reeds thought he was trying to kick at the dude, so threw him out the game.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. Cats get away with a lot of.
Reverse figure 4?
I think he was trying to reverse it and put it in and hurt himself. I don't know what that dude was trying to do to Taj Gibson.
Hey, the reverse on that hardwood, man.
Sorry.
Man, that'll get you kicking.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was trying to do, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah, the playoffs is tailing off for real right now. They are tailing off.
So it's tailing off like.
I mean, I'm watching it, but it's not like must-see TV right now. I mean, there's been some good games. Don't get it twisted.
So in other
There's
words,
been
yes,
some good games. It's just not good teams.
I think because even though I think that Cleveland's going to beat Chicago, their games have been good. They've gone down to the last shot, the last 2 games, because Derrick Rose had the game winner in game 3. LeBron had the game winner in game 4.
Skill.
So
both count.
They both count. I'd rather be luckier than good sometimes, man.
Hey.
Rather be luckier than good.
Mm.
Both count. Other than that, man.
Like I said, despite all the fury with the Tom Brady stuff, I was like, yo, this has been a real slow week and a half.
Well, that's why they had to blow that story up. Well, that's why they had to blow the story up. They had to put the investigator on blast. They got the lawyers on blast.
They had to, well, you know, he
Troy Vincent on blast.
Well, he came back. Was it Wells? Did he had a conference call with the press last night? So they were talking about that today.
That's bad. They're talking about the conference call from the investigator.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very important, President.
That's terrible.
Defend himself because Tom Brady's lawyer took some hot shots at him.
Terrible. Yeah.
Terrible.
Hey man, I'm
It's like an all-time low in sports media.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Man.
It really is.
No,
hey man, I'm just trying to get to June and to Make-A-Wish week on
this is why I was
ESPN.
serious
You know,
when I
that's
asked
what
that
I like
question.
to
I'm
make a
like,
wish.
I'm clapping at that, Lenise. That's pretty good.
You like that? Make a wish week.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I missed that
Yeah.
one. Is that a
Hold up.
finals
News
done?
flash. News flash. Vince Carter is still in the league. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Shut up.
Man, I cannot believe this dude is still playing.
And not half bad.
We were anybody that's still playing when he was in his prime when we were in like we were just getting out of school, grad school.
Yeah,
Oh my God, this dude is
my
still
second year
playing.
working at the yard. And everybody was talking about Vince Carter dunking on that French guy.
Yeah, over the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
man, Chicken Curry is getting the business right now.
I
Like
know,
2
right?
years
Oh,
ago, wasn't it? Oh,
And right on cue.
right on cue.
Curry Stew.
Right on cue. He hits the 3-pointer. Because I was like, he
Curry
cannot
Stew.
get the ball at all this season. This is going through some things.
Yeah, Klay Thompson need to realize the playoffs started.
Oh, Lord.
He is struggling. He is struggling.
Not that he really realized it started.
He is struggling. Anyway.
shit, y'all. Hey, look, I'm about to jump off, man. The bed is calling me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, no problem. I'm headed out of here.
Yeah, my meds are starting to wear off. I need to take some so I can go to bed.
Oh yeah, you have get that straight.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Cleared up.
All right.
All right, peace.